Hey guys, Martin here from TSI, Tactical Sports International and the Weekend Warrior Australia. Australia's official retailer for Viper tactical gear. This is the fourth video in a little video series. Stock has just arrived and I'm showing you what we've got. We haven't had belts from Viper Tactical before. We do now. Alright, so we got ourselves a few different belts, well, two different belts in this order. This one is a beautifully padded. Look how thick that thing is. It is like a bloody pillow. It is so nice. It's the laser moly, so it's very light. It's not all the material weaved and sewn. It's laser, so it's light. It's strong. This is the laser waist belt, so it's a battle belt. It's an outer belt with an inner belt. The outer belt sizing is around about a 36-inch waist. So a 36-inch waist will touch, and obviously, so that there, and as you go bigger. As far as I'm aware, the inner belt is big enough to go to something like a 50-inch, but of course it's going to be broader on your hips here. It has hangers for a harness. It has tethers obviously all the way around for the inner belt. The inner belt is removable. It's not fixed. It can be pulled through. So you can wear a different inner belt if you want to. One thing I like about it is it's not overdone. A lot of battle belts it's too much to them. Okay. This one I like. It's got the expansion in the right places. So as you can see, depending on your different hip sizes, it allows movement. Very nicely padded on the inside with a very, very, very breathable mesh. And it does have reinforcements and not sticky, but a tacky vinyl, which will help it from moving around too much on your waist. So the side panels have got 6 moly strips. 7 across the back. And obviously 6 on the other hip. Absolutely ripper of a belt. I really, really like it. Now, I can't think of the price off the top of my head, I have to admit, but I'll tell you something. The battle belt I've been using 4 years now, which is a very, very, very good quality brand, and is nearly a $200 belt for the outer only. So it's High Speed Gear International. I don't know if you can read it anymore. HSGI. Full rubber internal. Does rub your hips. It's only a 3 moly. And it does have a stiff backbone inside it. But does not come with your inner belt. So this one's a 511 Cobra belt. Maverick, I think Maverick Assaulter. So this is a very, very, very expensive. That's a $150 inner belt and a $200 outer belt. That's a $350 belt. I can't remember what these are, but 40 bucks, I think. Maybe 50, maybe 60. I can't remember, but yeah. So these are really good. I'm very, very happy with it. I wasn't sure. There's a lot of belts out there that just don't cut it, okay? And this is really nice. I like it. 511 Tactical make a belt like this, in that very similar in many ways, but it's wafer thin, so no padding. A couple of other little things I didn't mention. There is cutouts under here. So if you have a holster that needs to hang off the belt on the inside, so a drop leg style holster or something like that, that can come up through here, tethered to the inner belt, and obviously come down through the slot there. That's one on both sides. So if you're left-handed, right-handed, it definitely accommodates. Now, as I said, it does have these rings. Now, this one, we don't have one for sale. I did only buy the one because I wanted to check it out. And I bought it for me because I wanted it to go with my battle belt. The one thing I do find with this belt, because it's not padded enough, if I'm wearing it for the whole day, and it's loaded up with 6 mags, water bottle, pistol mags, in full battle trim. If I'm not wearing a rig, I'll have a first aid kit on it. I'll have gel speed loader bottles, all sorts. So you find yourself having to really crank the belt really tight to stop it from jumping around and bouncing around. And I tend to find myself running a fair bit and being pretty active. Now, the belt jumps around tons, so you've got to have it cinched on really quite tight. This particular belt anyway. I don't think this one will move around as much because it's got more real estate. And with the padding, you can pull it tight and it be comfortable. This one is nowhere near padded. It's just that rubber internal. I'm squeezing it now, which is maybe 3 mil thick, not 30 mil thick. So I got one of these harnesses, which is just the locking harness. I will get more, but I don't think that'll be a big seller unless you obviously wanted to set up a fairly heavy belt. Now this, as you can see, is just a crossover on the back. It's got, take it back off again, really nice jaws clips that are metal cast inner with a polymer nylon outer, and that locking pin here can push across. Once it's locked into place, you can push it across so it can't come undone, and it just clips on really nicely. Really nice. Very happy with it. It's not heavily padded in the shoulders, which I don't know if maybe it should be or not, but it's I do like it. It's got the D-rings over the shoulders for radio equipment, tethering torches, camelback, and of course it's got loops all the way around it where you can tether more and more bits and pieces. So it's a cool harness. I'm very happy with it. I will get more. I don't think it'll be a big seller. It shouldn't be overly expensive. I think it'll be around about 45 bucks, something like that. But it essentially turns your battle belt into a rig. And what's stopping you from using a small pack like shown in the first video of this series on the back like this, and turning your battle belt into a bit of a rig? So if you don't want stuff on your chest, especially in our climate, I stopped wearing my plate carrier because of the heat it traps. I then evolved to a smaller Platattack chest rig. Absolutely amazing chest rig. I love it. I've also now set up this ultralight setup for when I'm wearing the ghillie suit, which is in there, and I'm wanting to be just super small because I'm tiny. This is even smaller again. I've got this would have nothing across my front. I can put a small pack on the back or not. I can just simply use the harness to take the weight off my hips. All right, last one for this video. Rigger's belt. Okay, we had a lot of requests for normal belts, okay? Holding your pants up kind of belts, or holding holsters and mag pouches and everything kind of belts. Now this is a rigger's belt. So a rigger's belt is a metal buckle. I don't know if this one actually has a kilonewton rating. I would have to inquire, so I'm not going to claim it does. But a lot of rigger's belts are designed, especially with this D-ring here, which does have a silencer on it too. This here is, you know, so if you need to tie off on something and rappel down a hill, this is there as a safety backup. Not a harness, but a belt. So being a rigger's belt, it's a Velcro tether. Okay, it's got about 3 inches, 4 inches of Velcro there, and it has the Velcro all the way around the outside. Well, no, 3/4 of the way, halfway around the outside of the belt. So it is sized from around about 30 inches up to a 38-inch waist. Now I'm a 40-inch waist, and it doesn't go. So I did originally have the description as a 42-inch waist because that's what I've read on other websites that sell them, but I have corrected it to a 38 because I'm a 41-ish waist and it's too tight, not comfortable. So I've had to drop it down. Okay, being a rigger's belt, it does have the full Velcro inner So if you're wearing a Velcro inner belt that is actually holding your pants up, that has the sharp, rough hook sort of things on the outer side of that belt, this will stick to it, okay? So this can stick to your inner belt instead of having to go through your belt loops. That's what a rigger's belt is. It's a combination of a potential weight rating, full Velcro, inner and outer belt. This is online in both VCAM, which is the camouflage, and the tan. That is the only colors we could get for now. I definitely want to get black and the green in the future, because they will obviously complement people wearing full Ranger green or full black stuff. So these are online. Go check them out. www.theweekendwarrior.com.au. Thank you.
Pow!